From the Gospel according to Luke, chapter 23, verses 35 to 43. The rulers sneered at Jesus and said, "He saved others. Let him save himself if he is the chosen one, the Christ of God." Even the soldiers jeered at him. As they approached to offer him wine, they called out, "If you are the king of the Jews, save yourself." Above him there was an inscription that read, "This is the King of the Jews." Now one of the criminals hanging there reviled Jesus, saying, "Are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us." The other, however, rebuking him, said in reply, "Have you no fear of God? For you are subject to the same condemnation. And indeed we have been condemned justly, for the sentence we received corresponds to our crimes. But this man has done nothing criminal." Then he said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." He replied to him, "Amen, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise." On the cross we see a single phrase, "This is the King of the Jews." That is Jesus' title. He is a king. Yet as we gaze upon him, our idea of a king is turned upside down. When we try to visualize a king, what comes to mind is a powerful man seated on a throne with magnificent insignia, a scepter in his hand, and precious rings on his fingers, speaking in solemn tones to his subjects. That more or less is what we imagine. Looking at Jesus, though, we see the complete opposite. He is not comfortably enthroned, but hanging on a gibbet. The God who cast down the mighty from their thrones appears as a slave executed by those in power, apparelled only with nails and thorns, stripped of everything yet rich in love. From his throne on the cross, he no longer teaches the crowds by his words. He no longer lifts his hands as a teacher. He does more. Pointing a finger at no one, he opens his arms to all. That is how he shows himself to be our King, with open arms. Only by entering into his embrace do we understand. We come to realize that God went to this extreme, even to the paradox of the cross, in order to embrace every one of us, no matter how far distant we may be from him. He embraces our death, our pain, our poverty, our weakness. He embraced all of it. He became a slave so that each of us could become a son.